Alright, so most of you know we are doing what I am going to refer to as spot-free fleet washing system. I'm learning that people are really particular and really sensitive about specific terminologies, such as zero water, clean water, RO, DI, and soft water, hard water. Honestly, the farther I get into this and the more arguments I have with people, the more I understand that I don't know very much, but I also am realizing that other people don't know very much either. There is a misconception that is floating around that you have to have reverse osmosis water to attain a spot-free wash system. Now, if we were trying to create drinking water, a reverse osmosis membrane would be the way to go. It's the only way to get out the absolute tiny little contaminants that would be on the far left of this graph. So on the left side, the parts per million get smaller, down to 0.001. On the right side, the dark gray are things that you can see to the naked eye. This is just an example. This graph doesn't even have the correct contaminants we're going to be removing, but keep in mind, we're not trying to create drinking water. We're just trying to prevent water spots. We are going to be covering topics such as what is the difference between a softener and a deionizer, different types of resins, and what specific resins are used for. We're going to be covering water hardness, as seen here. This is a hardness classification table. It's going to cover pH, totally dissolved solids. This episode in this series is going to cause some drama. We're going to talk about filtration, the different types of filters and how they differ and what they do, cheaper alternatives for those of you that don't want to purchase the 1-inch ports that are high flow capacity. I will give you guys alternative options that are readily available at your local Lowe's, Sears, Home Depot, etc., even all the way down to a 0.5 micron. You already know we're going to cover how to build and how to put it together. Pre-filtration and slowly bringing that micron level down so we get the longest life out of our filters as we can. Alternative, affordable, pre-built systems. I am actually building mine from scratch. We'll go over how to plumb it, what goes in it, if you're doing like a dual bed system, what ratio of the different resins you have to have, how to get the resin in when it needs recharged, how to back flush it, what fitting to put on this, how to run your plumbing. And just a side note, this resin that goes in these tanks, it's the most expensive part of this entire project. We will talk about tank size and estimated production of water volume pertaining to my specific contaminants, but obviously you could apply this to your situation. Obviously, all of the fittings that we need to plumb the tank up, to have it do what it's supposed to do. I will give you the information to the manufacturer that I found and you do not have to have an LLC, a license. You do not have to order in bulk. So we can combat bullshit like this. This is your only answer. It is very expensive to build a clean water system. If it was that simple, we'd all be doing it. And I want to do this for you guys because nobody else out there is doing it. That opens up your portfolio to do glass storefronts, big windows, automotive dealerships, other fleets, Amazon, FedEx, UPS, etc., etc., etc. The list goes on and on and on. And anything else we come along, we will be sure to get through.